Good morning, student. In our last video, we have discussed about knockout tournament, league tournament and combination tournament. Next is challenge tournament. Challenge tournament, it is mainly used in individual game like boxing, wrestling, judo, etc. to give ranking. In this tournament, players are given ranking according to their previous performance, and if any player is unsatisfied with his ranking, then he challenges to the higher ranked players, and if he win, he get the rank of that players, and a player has to proceed step by step. He cannot challenge the topmost players. He has to proceed step by step in a given period of time. For examples, this is the rank of a player. 4, 8, 7, 3, 2, 5, 1 and 6. This is the given ranking of a player. If any player is unsatisfied with his ranking, then he challenges the higher ranked players. For examples, C challenge 1. Okay, C challenge 1. 6 cannot challenge to the 8 or 4 players. He has to proceed step by step. He can challenge only to the 1 players. 1 higher. Okay, he can challenge only to the 1. And 5, 2 can challenge only to the 3. He cannot challenge to the 8 or 4. He has to proceed step by step. So, here in the first round, this is a given ranking. In this ranking, 6 challenge 6 challenge 1 and he win. In the same manner, 2 challenge 3 and lost. He lost the match. 8 challenge 4. 8 challenge 4 and let he win. So the new ranking will be 6 challenge 1 and he win. Okay, so first, and here's 6 will take the place of 1. 1. Okay, 6 challenge 1 and win. So 6 and here 1. Or you can do simple from here. 4. 8 challenge 4. Okay, 8 he challenge to the 4 and win. So 4 will take the rank of 8 and 8 will come down. Here's 8 and 4 come down. Next 7. Nobody challenge to the 7. 7 will remain in his own place. 3. 2 challenge 3, but he lost. Therefore, there will be no change in the ranking. 3 will remain in his place and 2 will remain in his place. Next 5. Nobody challenge to the 5. 5 will remain in his own place. 6 challenge 1. Okay, 6 challenge 1 and he win. So 6 will take the place of 1 and 1 will come down. Okay, 6 and 1. So this is the new ranking. Okay, this is the new ranking. This is the given ranking. This is the process to draw challenge tournament. Okay, challenge tournament, the players get the rank according to their previous performance. If any player is unsatisfied with his rank, then he challenges to the higher rank players. Okay, he can challenge to the higher rank player. He cannot challenge to the topmost player. He has to proceed step by step, and if he win, he will get the rank of that player. Okay, if he win, he will get the rank of that players, and that player will come down. And if he lost the match, there will be the no change in the rank. He will remain in his own place. This is about challenge tournament. So student, we have complete our topic tournament. Tournament, it is a series of competitions in which the player compete with each others, and a winner is decided. Okay, tournament, it is a series of competitions in which the player compete with each others and a winner is decided. There are 4 types of tournament. Knockout tournament, league, or we can say round robin tournament, combination tournament, and challenge tournament. These are the 4 types of tournament. In knockout tournament, a player compete in knockout tournament. If a player lost the match, he will eliminate from the tournament. He will not get second chance. Only the winner team will go to the next round unless one player is decided as a winner. Okay, knockout tournament, it is a do or die tournament. If a player win, he will go to the next round, and if he lost, he will eliminate from the tournament. League tournament, in league tournament, every team has to play with every other's teams, irrespective of win, loss or draw. Whether the team win, loss or draw, he has to play with each and every other's team. And in league tournament, winner is decided with the help of point. Winner will get 2 points, for draw 1 point, and for loss 0 point. And the team which get more points, he will be the winner of the tournament. Combination tournament, it is a combination of knockout and league tournament. It is of 4 types. Okay, it is of 4 types: knockout combined league, league combined league, league combined knockout, and knockout combined knockout. These are the 4 types of combination tournament. And challenge tournament. Challenge tournament, a player is given ranking, and if a player is unsatisfied with his rank, he challenges to the higher rank players, and if he win, he will get the rank of that player, and if he lost the match, he will remain in that position. There will be the no change in the ranking. This is about the tournament. Planning. Planning, It is an intellectual process of thinking in advance in which we set a goal and develop various strategy to achieve the goal. Okay, in planning we think in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and so on. In planning, first we set a goal, and to achieve that goal we make various strategies, etc., so that we can achieve our goal efficiently and effectively. Committee. To organize the tournament or any program, we require various committee, and this committee should coordinate with each others, follow the rules and regulations for successful conduct of the program. For conducting tournament or any program, we require organizing committee, financial committee, transportation committee, technical committee, reception committee, boarding and loading committee, etc. And this committee should coordinate with each others for successful organizing a tournament. Like organizing committee, the role of organizing committee is to conduct the event. Financial committee, he make the report of the financial, how much money is required to organize the tournament. Transportation committee, his responsibility is to provide transportation facility to the players and the guests, and boarding and loading, proper stay of the team, those teams which come from the outside, etc. Next is intramurals and extramural. Intramural, extramural. Intra means inside, extra means outside. Okay, intra means inside and mural means and wall. So intramural, intra means intra means inside and mural means wall. So intramurals means the competitions which are organized within the wall of the institution. Intramurals competitions provide ample opportunity to the players to compete in the activities. Extramurals, extra means outside, mural means wall. So extramural competitions are those competitions which are organized outside the wall of the institutions, like national competitions, international competition, district competitions, etc. It is a combination of two words, intra and murals. Intra means inside and mural means within the wall. So intramurals means the activities which are organized within the wall of the institutions, like sports day, inter-house competitions, etc. In these activities, only the students of the institutions participate. In this, students are divided into various groups and there is a competitions between this group. The motive of intramurals activities is to bring mass participations of the student, to develop interest of the student towards physical activities and developing the calibers of organizing program of intramurals by students. Intramurals helps in all-round development of the child. Importance of intramurals. Intramurals provide opportunity. It provides good opportunity to every student to participate in the activities. Okay, it provides good opportunities and chance to every student to participate in the competitions of their interest. Develop interest. Intramurals activities helps to develop interest of the students in physical activities, in various activities. Healthy competitions. Intramurals activities, it provides good and healthy atmospheres to participate and compete for physical activities. Moreover, it's help to it also have recreational value. Sportsmanship spirit. Intramurals activities help to develop sportsmanship spirit among the students, like togetherness, sportsmanship, sports ethics, playing the games with rules and regulations, etc. These are the sportsmanship spirit which develop in the student. Promote moral value. Intramurals activities also help to promote moral values, like cooperations, togetherness, friendship. Develop talent. It helps a student to know their talent. If they participate in activity, they know about their talent and helps them to motivate themselves to improve further. Organizational ability. Intramurals activities give experience to students to organize and administer the program, which develop organizational ability of the student. Better selections. In intramurals activities provide it's help the teachers and coach to select a good player so that they can participate in the extramurals competition. With the help of intramurals competitions, teachers can select a better player for the extramurals competitions. Better coaching. In intramurals, we select a good players and give them a good coaching so that they participate in the extramurals activities. This is about the intramurals. Intra means inside, mural means wall. So intramurals means the activities which are performed within the wall of the institutions. Only the student of the institutions will participate in these activities like sports day, inter-house competitions, etc. Intramurals activities helps in all-round development of child. It provides maximum opportunity to child to participate in game and sports, develop interest of the student in game, etc. Extramurals. Extramurals, it is a combination of two words, extra and murals. Extra means outside, mural means wall. So extramurals means the activities which are performed outside the wall of the institutions, like inter-school competitions, clusters, region, interstate competitions, national competitions, international competitions, etc. These are the extramural competition. In this, the institution, the player competitions, in this the activities are performed between the players of others outside the institution. The word extramurals means the activities performed outside the wall of the institution. The player, the student of outside the institutions will also participate in these activities. The motive of extramurals activities is to find out the new talented players to improve the standard of sports, to expose a good players at high levels, etc. This is about the extramurals. Okay, extra means outside, mural means wall. So extramurals means competitions which are organized outside the wall of institution. The player of other institutions will also participate in these activities like inter-school competitions, national competitions, as state competitions, etc. Extramural competitions helps to find out new talented players, develop standards of game, expose a good players at a higher level. Extramurals activities are the index and the image of the institutions. What are the needs of extramurals activities? Good selections. For participations in extramurals activities, a good selections of players should be done. The selections of our players should be proper and fierce because they are representing the institutions. They are playing outside the institution. Therefore, we should do a fair selection of the student. Sufficient practice. The selected players should have sufficient practice of the game under the good coach. Systematic training. The training program should be given in a systematic way. We should follow a systematic process of giving the training. Team spirit, team strategy develop. Team strategy develop. Team must develop strategy. Team must be well trained related to rules regulation. The selected players should know the rules regulations of the game, umpire signals, technical approach of skill, tactics, strategy, etc. This thing should know. Teamwork. They should play coordinating with each other. There should be friendship bond, togetherness among the players, whereas the selfish players should not be encouraged to participate. Develop social quality. Intramurals competitions help to develop social qualities. It develop adjustment, discipline, leadership, helpful natures. This type of quality develop in a student. Develop good team ethics. All members of the team should enforce to obey the captain. They should obey their captains, leaders, coach with full sincerity. Understand use of standard equipment. The players should use the standard equipment because they are participating outside the institution. Therefore, the equipment should be standards. Competitions among age group. The document or eligibility pro forma of players should be correct as per the record. Respecting the rules. The team must play the competitions with true sportsmanship spirit, following the rules and regulations of the game which govern them. These are the needs of extramurals activities. Extra, combinations of two words, extra and mural. Extra means outside, mural means wall. Extramurals means competitions which are organized outside the wall of the institution, like inter-school competitions, clusters level competitions, national level competitions, etc. In extramural competitions, we should do good selections of the player. We should give sufficient practice. The players should have sufficient practice. They should know the rules and regulations, skill of the game. They should play with a team spirit, teamwork, etc. Next is specific sports program. Specific sports program are those programs which are organized for specific purpose. The aim of this program is to create awareness among common peoples regarding unity, integrity, preventions, protections against various diseases, etc. like run for fun, health run, run for unity, etc. These are the specific program which are organized to create awareness among the peoples. This specific sports program, it is not related to the competitions. In this, we does not do the competitions. It is only organized to create awareness among the people regarding the unity, integrity, protections, preventions against various disease, etc. Like sports day, run for fun, etc. The purpose of this specific sports program helps to enhance good health of the players, fitness. It's have to develop good health and fitness, develop awareness among specific cause of benefit of the society, problems, etc. Some specific sports program like sports day. In sports day, it is organized in an institutions once in a year for all-round development of the child. Okay, specific sports program, it is organized within the institutions to improve the for all-round development of child. In this sports day, in this program, various physical activities and recreational activities are conducted, and the student participate in these activities of their choice, and many students get a experience of organizations and administrations also. Health run, it is organized by the health department. It is to raise the fund for charity and also to create awareness among the peoples about the health and fitness. Okay, health run to create the awareness about the health. In this, peoples of any age can participate by getting them registers in advance. Run for fun, it is organized among the people to keep themselves fit and healthy. There is no competition. This specific sports program is organized only for fun, recreationals. There is no competitions. It had to raise the charity in this as a registrations. For the registrations, the people spend the money, and this money is used for charity. Run for unity, it's help to teach the unity, peace, harmony among the peoples. The purpose of unity, run for unity, is to develop togetherness, brotherhood, national integrity, etc. among the people. It is mostly a long distance relay event or race
to promote collective effort. These are the some specific sports program. Okay, sports day which is organized within the institution for development of the for all round development of the child, in which various activities and recreational games are conducted and the student participate. Health run is organized to create awareness about the health and fitness. Plus, it also helps to raise the fun. Run for fun. It's help to create awareness among the people to keep themselves fit and healthy, etc. Next is factors. What are the factors for a specific sports program? This specific sports program are not easy tasks to organize, as it required lot of planning and good organizations. Therefore, the following factors should be considered during planning the specific sports program. Purpose of program. The purpose of the program should be planned in advance. Should be made clear. What is the purpose of the program? It should be made clear. Decide a date, venue. The date and venue for the program should be decided in advance. Usually, the special day is preferred for organizing this program, like Children's Day, Teachers' Day, etc. Chalking out schedules. A good planning is required to make the schedules and timing of the program, like assembly and dispersal point, opening and closing point, number of participations, etc. Part for event. In this we make the planning for the part. Running track should be decided, considering the distance, safety, etc. Arranging the requirement. We should arrange the requirement for this program in advance. What equipment, what things we require to organize this program. Making a budget. We should, after deciding the purpose of the program, we should make the budget of the program. If we should not have, we should arrange the fund for raising the fund. Okay, the sufficient funds should be arranged to organize the event program. Information to participation. A good planning should be made to inform about the program to the student. We can use media for this publicity, etc. The team should know in advance about the program, rules and regulations of the event, etc. Safety arrangement. Proper planning should be made regarding the safety equipment, like traffic police, division of traffic, etc. Check over participations. Proper planning should be made to check and control the participations, like guiding them properly during the running track at different points. Wearing dress code, special kit, etc. Facility for event. We should provide various facilities like refreshment, water, medical aids, etc. This type of facility we should provide to the participant during the program. reward and winners. The rewards should be provided to positions holders, whereas the participant certificate should be given. It helps to motivate the participant and save dispersions. After the program is over, the organizers